Hello, darling hearts. It's time for another Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle reading. And today, fire says, move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. So get moving. Now is the time to use this energy to get moving. If you're feeling stuck and stagnant, put on a piece of music and get moving. If you want support in getting moving, I do a dance class every Monday and Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can click the link in my bio to join me. But now is the time to get moving, get your energy moving, get your body moving. The more you can bring all of the elements in, your breath, moving the sweat, moving the muscular, getting that energy and action flowing throughout your body, the better off you will be in order to be able to meet the challenges of our day head on with compassion and with love and with passion and with fierceness. So get your body moving. Darling heart, remember that you can get an Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle reading for yourself by also clicking the link in my bio. And do take care, because remember, darling heart, you are magical. Mwah. Hello again, darling heart. It's time for another Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle reading. And today, air says mass consciousness. So this one is a really important one to remember, that sometimes the messages that we receive are not in our best and highest good. So we want to be conscious of what is being transmitted on the airwaves, whether through news sources, social media, all of the ways that we connect in mass. You want to be very mindful. And when you find something that is coming in, you want to ask yourself, who is trying to control your fear? I know this is a great question to notice, especially as we are trying to unpack systems of oppression and all of this. And when somebody says something, oh, we can't do it this way because it's always been done this way, or the people are going to come after us, or whatever, you want to really be mindful, because fear is just as strong as love, but most people will choose fear. So be aware of any messages coming through mass consciousness today. Remember, darling heart, you are magical, and I'm sending you lots and lots of blessings on the airwaves. Hello, darling heart. It's time for another Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle reading. And today, Earth said ceremony and celebration. Whatever it is you're going through, whether it's something big like a graduation or a marriage or moving to another city or something like that, or whether it's something small like you've made a commitment to yourself to journal every day, that is something that deserves to be celebrated with a little ceremony. Perhaps your ceremony is something as little as buying yourself one of the coffees that you like at your favorite coffee shop, or just writing yourself a love letter saying, hey, I see you, or letting somebody know, hey, I'm really proud of myself. I did this. Whatever it is that you need to do in order to celebrate yourself with a tiny ceremony or a larger ceremony, do that today. Remember, darling heart, you are magical, and I am sending you many blessings. Mwah. Hello, darling hearts. Time for another Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle reading. And today's spirit says unified field. So the unified field is all of the elements, earth, water, air, fire, and spirit, all working together. So in order to connect with a unified field, we want to do a check-in. How are you doing physically? How is your body feeling? How are you doing emotionally? What's going on with your emotions, with that inner water? How are you doing mentally? Is it a good head day, or are those goblins getting you? How are you doing energetically? How's your energy? And how are your actions? Are your actions aligned with what you really say that you want to do? And then how is your spirit? Do you feel connected to source in a way that's going to help you move yourself forward? Checking in on all of these realms periodically is a great way to connect with the unified field. Remember, darling heart, you are magical. Hello, darling heart. It's time for another Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle reading. And today, air says perspective. Now, when you take a deep breath, when you go for a walk to clear your mind, that helps you to give a different perspective on what it is that you're facing. I know for me, one of the most powerful ways that I gain perspective is to do a dance. And I offer groove classes for that specific reason. So do what you need to do, whether it's just taking a step back and taking 5 deep breaths, whether it's getting up and moving, going for a walk, going to a dance class, or whatever else you can think of to get the air moving for yourself so that you can gain a different perspective on what it is that is going on in your life. Remember, darling heart, you are magical. I'll talk to you next time.